Class.
Good afternoon, Ms. Harris.
Something positive. If you really want something, you will figure out how to make it happen. Okay? And so I put that up. It's the beginning of this second 9 weeks, right? Why do you think I put that up real quick? We are starting a new 9 weeks.
Like if you didn't get the grades that you wanted in the first 9 weeks, you can do something to get the grades that you want in the second 9 weeks.
Okay, so she said if you didn't get the grades that you wanted in the first 9 weeks, you have another opportunity, right? Second 9 weeks. That's why I put it up. Okay? All right, so today let's cover the warm-up. The warm-up, you were supposed to work in your table groups and come up with as many facts as you could about the cardiovascular system. So I'm going to write them down on the board up here. So you just tell me and I'll write them down. Okay? All right. Tell me a fact.
The heart can transport water and oxygen to the cell.
Okay, so the heart. So is it the heart? Let's double check that. Is it the heart? Everybody get the heart? What did you get?
The arteries.
The arteries. So can y'all tell me what the heart does? Okay, so the heart pumps blood. Okay? So then if the heart is pumping the blood, what's transporting the water and the oxygen? Okay, Julie?
The arteries and the veins. Well, arteries.
Okay, so the arteries, tell me a little more about arteries and veins. Tell me a little more
The
about
arteries, it takes blood away from the heart, and the veins transport blood towards.
Okay, so we're using the word blood quite a bit. You told me that the heart pumps the blood. You told me that arteries take the blood away from the heart. You told me that veins bring blood back to the heart. So I'm going to ask the question again. What's transporting the water and the oxygen?
The blood.
The blood. Okay? Do your veins move?
No.
Does your heart move?
No.
Okay, so what's transporting it?
The blood.
The blood. Okay, so the heart pumps the blood. The blood transports oxygen. Okay, what else did y'all find out? Okay, Virginia.
Cardio means heart and vascular means vessel.
Very good. Cardio means heart. Vascular. Oh, it's all together. Cardio, vascular. And this means vessel,
Yes.
blood vessels. Okay. And we talked about those already. Those blood vessels are veins and arteries. Okay? Two more facts. Okay, Gabby?
The cardiovascular system transports materials.
Okay, did it give you more specific? She said it transports materials. What did you get? Okay.
To and from your cells.
To and from the cells, that's a good fact. So it transports materials to and from your cells, okay? And that's going to be very key when it comes to the activity that we're doing today in class, okay? The last two facts, okay? Isabel?
The main muscle is the heart.
Main muscle is the heart.
If something goes wrong with the cardiovascular system, it affects the blood.
So if something goes wrong with the cardiovascular system, she says it affects the blood. It also affects what? Every system, right? If your cardiovascular system doesn't work, they pronounce you what? Dead. Okay, so it's pretty important. Okay, so that's it. We're done. So here's the thing, girls. So we haven't had notes about the cardiovascular systems, but we're going to do an activity that's going to teach you about the cardiovascular system, and then after the activity, we'll sit down and discuss it as a whole class. Okay? So I'm going to give you a paper. You can put your journals away because you're going to need this paper. everyone gets their paper, I'll tell you what we're going to do with it. Okay? Okay, so there are 10 stations, 5 on the front, 5 on the back. And underneath it says, where it says station number, I forgot to put, can you put body part? It's very important that you put the body part there. Okay. So what's under station number?
Body part.
Okay, check your neighbor, make sure they put body part. Okay, then it says what happens here. So for example, I have station 6. The body part is the kidney. So if I was on station 6, under number 6 I would write the word kidney. And then when it says what happens here, it's on the card. It says you need to leave your waste here and get clean. Take a bar of soap. Okay? So you would write that there. Okay? I will explain this part later. Alright? Okay, so what system are we going to learn about today?
Cardiovascular system.
Okay, cardiovascular system, and what word did we repeat over and over again?
Blood.
Blood. Okay? Blood is very important to the cardiovascular system. So today, all of you are going to be red cells. Okay? And you're going to travel through the cardiovascular system. That's why the tape is taped. Okay? These are going to represent the veins and the arteries that the blood flows through. Right here is a heart. So the blood going away from the heart goes in an artery. The blood coming back to the heart is traveling in a vein. Okay? And then over there on the floor is a lymph node. Okay? Some of you are going to be white blood cells. Anybody know anything about white blood cells? What do you know, Claudia, about white blood cells? So they protect you. She said they protect you from viruses. Pathogens. That's the fancy word, right? Pathogens includes bacteria, viruses, germs, parasites, all those things, okay? So there's going to be some white blood cells, but not as many white blood cells as there are white blood cells as there are red blood cells, because we need way more red blood cells than white blood cells. So the white blood cells are going to be traveling through the same pathway looking for pathogens, okay? And then you're going to have one other person, they're going to be a platelet. Anybody ever hear a platelet? Okay, what does a platelet do?
A platelet stops blood. Like, let's say you're going to cut it, and then it stops the circulation of blood.
So the platelet stops you from bleeding, okay? And they're actually sticky, because my first job was in blood banking, and if they ever got on you, they were sticky, okay? So platelets stop the bleeding. So if something should happen to the tape, the platelet has to come and fix it, okay? All right, so now you're going to get a partner. I don't care who your partner is. Don't do anything yet until I say move. Listen to all the instructions. So you're going to get a partner, and you and your partner are going to get at any station you want to get at, okay? There's some stations labeled 1 through 10, and there's some rest stations, okay? Now, the third column, why is this happening? Remember, you are answering this question from the frame of mind of a red blood cell, okay? So why is this happening? Why am I getting clean in the kidney? Why am I picking up nutrients in the small intestines and delivering them? Why am I delivering this and picking up waste? Okay? That's what you're going to answer here. This is the column that's going to be graded. Okay? Because the first two columns, you're literally just copying things, correct? So I'm grading the third column. That's where your knowledge comes in. All right? So let's go one more time over the instructions. You're going to pick a partner, right? What are you going to do?
Pick a partner.
Pick a partner. After you pick a partner, you and your partner are going to do what?
Go to a station.
Go to any station. And we only should have one pair at a station. Okay? Once you get to the station, just wait a while because I'm gonna pick two of you, and one of you is gonna be a white cell, one of you is gonna be a platelet, okay? Let's go over the pathway. Can y'all see the arrow on the floor? So the arrow on the floor starts all the way over here, so that means if I'm walking this pathway, I'm gonna go all the way, I'm gonna follow the arrow, okay? There's a station here, so you stop here, and then when I say go to the next station, you go all the way over here. Now on this side, there is no arrow. There's a station here, just like there's a station here, but when it's time for you to go to the next station, you go all the way across to this station, okay? So you just crisscross, all right? So the pathway goes all the way down this row. You turn at the closet. You come all the way down the back row. You turn right here. You go crisscross. Then you go down this row. You turn at my desk. You come all the way down the back row. You stop at this station and you crisscross, okay? Red cells can only move when I say go to the next station. If you're a white cell and a platelet, you can move non-stop. Got it? Okay. Can you tell your partner the instructions again? And I'm going to check with you one more time. Tell your partner the instructions. Go.